fear, I guess, and we're all
Yeah,
afraid of different things. So speaking of which, we're getting to the end of the podcast, and so even though this has been a relatively clean week of online Third Strike, I did manage just for you, Kaz, because this is Kaz's by far his favorite part of the podcast. He doesn't
that's
even
because
listen.
it's like him. I mean, it's like watching Kaz play.
Maybe it makes him feel better. I don't know. But once again, guys, now's time for this week's pack it up. And so, like I said before, I think people knew you were coming on the podcast, E, because I found it particularly more difficult to find nominees for this week's
I, I, w-
pack
I
it
was
up.
hoping you would find I was hoping you would find my bloopers.
Oh, to find 5-star bloopers?
Yeah, I was hoping for that, but it's okay.
Yeah. I mean, to
There's a
be
ton of them. There's a ton of them. I know where all of them are.
okay.
Yeah. Like
Well,
when Mark gets me with knee drops, you just gotta look for Mark videos.
just you versus NG, Mark.
Mark, yeah, Mark's
All right.
got my top five.
So, I'm looking forward to hearing what you think about some of these clips. So for those of you who are so for those of you who are unfamiliar with this part of the podcast, basically every week I scour the internet for some unique examples of Third Strike play online, and basically I come up with the what I feel are the top 5 nominees, and I want you guys to tweet me and let me know what you guys think. So, without further ado, since we're running a little late, we're just gonna get right into it. And so, without further ado, here is this week's edition of Pack It Up. Let me do something really quick. Yeah. Okay. All right. You ready? All right, Kaz, are you ready? All right. I think Kaz is ready. Okay. So let's go
Kaz is
ahead and
getting his popcorn.
yeah, he's
Kaz is
getting
getting
his
his popcorn.
popcorn.
His truffle salt popcorn.
All right. Pack it up. Nominee number 1. Here's a prime example of what not to do in the Oro Chun matchup. Watch as this Oro user gives his opponent free damage while wasting meter in the process.
I didn't even notice he used a super.
Nominee number 2. More blender action on Pack It Up, but this week it's from 3SO. Watch as this Makoto player refuses to block this Ibuki's day 1 mix-ups.
I don't think he's refusing. I think he can't see it.
He can't see it.
This looks like Tenren versus people at Don's Arcade. I've seen it. I'm telling you, it's tricky.
All right, so nominee number 3. This for some reason this past week was
Oh
filled with
my
like
god!
full screen mishaps. Watch as this
Oh my
Makoto player is a
God.
little too hungry to respond to Hugo's taunt.
That was insane. I love that. Oh my god, I'm gonna use that at Don's.
Nominee number 4. This was actually a last minute entry that just had to be on this week's Pack It Up. Watch as this Koki player ping pongs himself with the Aegis reflectors.
I love how the Urian just watches it. He's
Yeah,
like, I'm
right?
not even gonna hit
Like-
him. Let me just watch this. Just watching him.
And this last one is for Ty here. This Chun-Li player finds out that punishing Alex's SA2 with full screen
Oh,
super
dude, I mean, this
isn't
has
as simple
happened
as it seems.
before.
Just
this
jump!
has happened to me before.
Jump
I did it
punish.
on purpose. I did it on purpose.
So
I did it on purpose, knowing that it's gonna grab me.
it's gonna grab you. You can't
Yeah,
escape.
just to like get a good laugh. I mean, I got up and killed him right after, but that's cool. Maybe he did it on purpose too.
Yeah, it looks like he did it on purpose. Definitely. All right, so those are this week's nominees for Pack It Up. Let me know in the chat or tweet me and let me know which one is your favorite. Thanks, Art. I appreciate it. See, not anyone can get on Pack It Up anymore. It takes I have to